Chris, congratulations. I mean, that's a really important victory against one of those sides around you.
It is, and apart from that, I thought it was a really good performance. The game certainly opened up in that second half period, and I think the fact that we had taken the lead, they decided to change, which made it that much more of an open game. And when that happens, then generally one side's going to benefit from it, and I thought we benefited more than what they did.
That's pretty much what Carlos Carvalhal has just said, actually, that he took a gamble and it didn't pay off, and the change in their formation allowed Pascal Gross to work in those pockets, and if you give him space, he's got such quality.
Well, offensively, we've certainly come onto a decent game, and probably for a side that didn't look like scoring too many goals, certainly in recent weeks, that has changed, but that always has to be on the back of a good team, solid performance, and probably if you ask a back four and a goalkeeper, their disappointment would be that we didn't keep a clean sheet, and but I think we were well worthy of the win. And yes, as the game opens up, at the moment we look like we can score a goal.
Izquierdo, excellent second half in particular, and always looked a threat. He's had some good days, he's had some not so good days, but when he's good, he's very good.
Well, he's another one that's coming on to a good game, and the pleasing thing for us is he's one that wants to work for the team. Because perhaps what you can get away with a little bit at home, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult away from home. So he's settled into our game here. He's somebody that is used to scoring goals in the league that he played before, and yes, he's certainly in good form.
Apologies for picking out individuals, because I know managers always like to talk about the team, but Anthony Knockaert was very much your main man in the promotion season. He was kind of the inspiration, the little bit of magic in the team. It's different in the Premier League because the standards are higher, there's more quality players, but I thought he took his goal really well today.
No, he took his goal very well, but I think Anthony's performances this season, if I look at what he gives the team, he's somebody that's still prepared to work harder for the team. When you raise the level and you're coming into this division, the ones that find it that little bit harder are of course the offensive players, because they're up against better defenders than what they were last season, and of course better teams. So you want them to work for the side, and their performances are always going to be up and down, and if you work as hard as what Anthony does, you've always got a chance, and I thought he took his goal very well.
And I must ask you about Locadia, because I mean, he's not played an enormous amount of football for you. I think it probably amounts to not much more than an hour and 15-20 minutes or so, but what a start on his debut, a goal against Coventry in the Cup, and then come on and knock in one today in his Premier League debut.
Yeah, well, it's about being at the right place at right time, and it's I think what has sort of stifled his progress with us a little bit is that he came injured, but we knew that. This is somebody that hadn't played, I think, up until last week for a couple of months, and in that time it allows him to integrate into the team, to know how we want to play, to get some good training sessions under your belt, but the goals wouldn't have done him any harm, and the reason why we brought him in is to play, and also to give us that competition in a vital area.